Hey everyone! So today I have a high definition foundation tutorial for you all. As you all know, I recently changed my camera, actually twice, because one of my old cameras, my old camera wasn't HD. The one I got after that, which was the Canon HF200, wasn't compatible with my computer. So if anyone's looking for one of those, let me know. So now I've got a flip and that's working out really well, works well on my computer, and that is also the reason I haven't posted a video for so long. Anyway, as many of you may know, if you've ever done HD filming, most people on camera look like they have leprosy if they don't have any makeup on or if they don't have the right makeup on. So I'm going to be using a Graftobian HD colour cream. These ones are great for really diffusing the light. They're great for concealing things. They're nice and lightweight without looking cakey, but they give a really good coverage. And that's the main thing about HD. You need good coverage that's not going to look like you've got a lot of makeup on. Otherwise it's going to be really quite obvious. Now, in Australia, HD foundations are really hard to come by. For example, Makeup Forever isn't actually available here. Well, not readily anyway. It's really expensive. So I have gone with the Graftobian palettes, which are a really good alternative. I'll put a link in the sidebar to Makeup and Glow, which is where I got this, and they have a whole range of palettes which are great for finding your colour and trying out a colour before you actually buy it. Also great for makeup artist kits. The palettes are really handy to have because I know I'm between two shades, so I like to try things out. This is just a video for a cheaper alternative of a HD makeup, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, so I'm just going to take my primer, which is the Dr. Brandt Pores No More, and I'm just going to apply that with a foundation brush to the areas where I need it, which is predominantly my T-zone and where you get oily and where you notice that the makeup wears off a lot quicker. Okay, and then I'm going to take the two lightest colours with a spatula from the palette, and I'm just going to mix them on the back of my hand. And this actually helps to warm the foundation, so that way it's going to spread a lot easier on the skin and it's going to really wear really nicely as well. Then I'm going to take my Beauty Blender sponge, which is really great for doing HD work because it really diffuses the product, and this is actually damp, so that way it's going to give a really natural look to the skin. You can also use this, because the HD foundation is a really good coverage, you can use the sponge to use it as a concealer as well. So you can build up the product without making it look cakey. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it on the end of my Beauty Blender, just like that, and I'm just going to dab it all over my skin. And I'm just going to blend it in really nicely, and that's actually going to just give a really nice coverage without looking like I'm wearing too much makeup. Now, I really like the Beauty Blenders because they actually stop the foundation from feeling really kind of oily or greasy, because they do diffuse it really nicely. And that's just giving that really nice coverage without looking like I've got a lot of makeup on. And I'm just bouncing that on the skin to just really blend it. And the best thing about that is you're not going to get those streak marks that you usually get from a foundation brush. Now with this, I'm also going to use a concealer, just because that's me. But I'm going to use the Full Coverage Foundation from MAC, because this one is actually, it's the same as the Studio Finish concealer, but it is in a larger pan. And I like that because you can use it as foundation as well. And I'm just applying that just where I need it. So predominantly under the eyes. And then on any spots. But the best thing about this foundation is that you barely need any concealer with it. And by using the Beauty Blender, the product isn't going to feel as heavy on the skin as it would if you were using your fingers or using like a foundation brush or anything, because it really just blends it in really nicely. Okay, and then I'm just going to take this end of the Beauty Blender and just blend that in. Just so you're getting a nice consistent finish. Then I'm actually going to take the MAC Invisible Set Powder. This one's great because you can use it on all skin tones and it doesn't show up. It also is really light and you don't need much of it, and that's just going to set the foundation and stop it from moving. It'll also stop any shine during the day. Now, the most important part to powder is your T-zone, and also around the eyes, because you don't want the concealer creasing around the eyes. And there we go. So that's a really quick and easy foundation tutorial. So I hope you guys found this really useful. I find that high definition foundations are really good to wear on a day-to-day basis as well, because they're not heavy, they feel really lightweight on the skin, and they give that really nice coverage without looking like you're wearing a lot of makeup, which is really similar to like the NARS Sheer Glow, the Makeup Forever HD foundation. They're all comparable textures, except the Graftobian palettes are a lot cheaper. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!